When Wave 1 came out, I thought that it would be boring just to rank the 8 tracks, but now that Wave 2 is out, I'm going to be ranking all 16 tracks that we have now. So without any more delay, let's get into the ranking. 16. Toad Circuit. Nintendo has to redeem themselves with the Mario Kart 7 tracks they've been picking. Like seriously, the only one that I think is above average on the Switch is Music Park. Anyways, this track is Mario Kart 7's starter track, so it is not as great as the others. 15. Tokyo Blur. As someone who didn't really ever play much Tour, this track is just okay to me. The thwomps are cool, but that's pretty much all it's got going for me. 14. Sky Garden, or so they say it is. This track got completely remade and has no similarity to the original. There are some leaves to jump on and a cool shortcut, but those things aren't enough to save it. 13. Ninja Hideway. This track is a great track, however it's just not for me. Everything is so janky, like the rocks at the start, the platforms, and the air making you float at the end. It's not looking good for Wave 1 right now. Number 12. Mario Circuit 3. They made a SNES track fun, like how could I not put it this high? The only real problem with this track is how big they scaled it, which makes long straightaways and turns mushroom shortcuts into 2 mushroom shortcuts. 11. New York Minute. This track is a weird one to rank because of just how different it is compared to others. I love the theme and the layout though. Number 10. Paris Promenade. This was the first DLC track and not a bad one at all. There are always multiple paths, the music is great, and the track completely changes on lap 3. 9. Choco Mountain. This track had its problems, but this version fixes it for the most part. The tunnel is a great new touch, and while everyone says the textures suck, I honestly think that they are actually okay. I do wish the boulders were more of a threat though. 8. Shroom Ridge. This is a very underrated track that I was very happy to see come back. It's a shame that they made the cars only go in the opposite direction, but this track is still fun nevertheless. 7. Snowland. I'm still amazed that they pulled this off. The penguins are actually just having a good time vibing with the music, and there are new shortcuts. Hopefully this track will now get the respect it deserves. 6. Sydney Sprint. This is a tour track that I actually enjoy surprisingly. The music, landmarks, and the track layout really make this a great track. 5. Sky High Sundae. This is another hard track to rank due to it being so vertical. I love how everything is ice cream themed, including the helicopters. I also love how the anti-gravity works for this track. 4. Coconut Mall. How come they kept the Mushroom Gorge music the same but not this one? Anyways, the fact that they fixed the cars fixed this track, so now it's at number 4. 3. Kalimari Desert. One of my favorite N64 tracks was made even better by adding all of the ramps and making the tunnel an actual part of the track. I wish you actually interacted with the train at the beginning of the track, but it's a small price to pay. 2. Waluigi Pinball. It's not number 1, but I still love it. They kept everything great about this track, including the custom sound effects. They also timed the pinball so you interact with them more, which is a great touch. The only problem with this track is that it literally does not work in 200cc, which is my favorite game mode. 1. Mushroom Gorge. I don't know how they did it, but they actually remade this track super well. You aren't forced to use the glider section even if you take the second path. The mushroom physics almost feel the same, all the shortcuts still exist, and the gap jump is back. If there was any track that I would run back 5 times in a row, it would be this track. Let me know your favorites from the DLC so far, and stay tuned for my project that will be releasing soon. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a good one.